Hi guys, how are you doing? So this is going to be a very quick tutorial for eyeliner for hooded eyes. So hooded eyes are basically what I have, which is like I have like if you can see I have very little space on the eyelid, and so I have suffered like I can do a beautiful eye makeup with a nice winged eyeliner and keep it like this and roam around and everyone will be appreciating it. But the moment I will open my eyes, all you can see is a black line. And I have suffered from this like before I got into makeup. I think this was a real struggle, and then I eventually learned how to handle it, and I thought that I should and I must share this knowledge with all of you who have hooded eyes and who've been struggling to have that amazing wing liners. So this is going to be quick. As you can see, hooded eyes is like I have very less space, and the skin here basically overlaps over this. So if you have eyes which have like the moment you open up, everything just goes in. Those are called hooded eyes, and this is a tutorial for you. So to make you guys understand the difference, uh, why I'm going to do a hooded eyeliner in a particular manner and not in the usual manner. I'm going to do this eye with how we usually do it by closing the eyes and doing it, and this I'm going to show you how we do it with the for a hooded eye specifically. So the first thing first, which I usually like to start with, uh, is kohl kajal, I guess, everlasting kajal something. I don't know, the part has been sharpened, but it's a really one. I like Kiko products. It's 01. It's black and I like it. So the first thing which I like to do in any, whether you're putting a liner or not, I like to put kohl on the upper eyelash line, because it kind of, every time you put a liner and sometimes you see the skin showing, this is what is going to help you out. Okay, so first I'm going to go ahead and just so is it just putting kohl on the inner waterline or lash line, whatever you call it. You know, the kohl on the it just gives a definition to the eyes. You can already see a difference, right? So first I'm going to show you this part wherein I will do it like a normal vent liner, and then we're going to go ahead with this. So yeah. And I somehow cannot find my black eyeliner right now, so I have a green one here, a nice pretty green one. It's by L'Oreal Infallible Paints in the shade Wild Green. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, and it's a pen eyeliner. Okay, so once I have marked my wing, I'm just going to go ahead and join it. And the inner line. Then halfway once I've gone from here to here, then I like to switch it from here, from inner corner to outer corner. Okay, so now you can see if I've closed my eyes, it's a pretty good liner, right? It's a pretty good straight line, wing line. But the moment I open it, my light is gone, and it just makes my eye look smaller. And obviously the wing looks funny because this portion is just pushed in. Now going on to this side, this is how I like to do eyeliner on myself, and which if you are someone who has hooded eyes, you can definitely try this technique. First thing first, told you, kohl by Kiko I'm using, and I'm just going to go over waterline. And I know when I always do this with my clients, and I know a lot of my clients are not very used to kohl also, so they get very teary eyed, and especially, you know, you don't a lot of women don't really put it on the upper lash line, but I suggest if you can start practicing it, it really helps. You can see just giving your upper lash line definition really helps. It defines, like, even if you put like a lot of mascara and go like this, it's perfect. It doesn't look too much. Okay. Okay, so now the task of putting a liner on a hooded eye, right? So here's what I like to do when I'm putting my liner is I don't close my eyes. I look straight in the mirror and I make a line, and then whatever we're going to do is actually pretty much keeping our eyes open. I'm going to make a line angle. Here. Now, okay. So once this is done, we're going to keep looking in the front and eyes open. And I don't like to take my liner from here, because if I want my line to be a little pointy, I'm just going to take my from the little bit down, then starting from the point. It just gives that a pointy sharp liner look. Okay, so I'm going to take it from here and join it on the eyelid and then just fill it. Right, so okay, it's a little messy, don't worry about it, we will clean it up. And see, this thing comes with practice. So the more you practice it, the more you get used to it, your hands will get set. It has taken time for me also to have a set hand and, to create a clean look. Okay, so now you can see the difference already, right? Now here's what I like to do. Once that is done, we go further ahead, keeping this line, the line on here is going to be very thin and not so thick. We're going to very stick to the lash line. You can either keep it like this also. This is not a bad liner look if you look at it. But if you want to further go ahead and properly line the whole lash line, the whole waterline, then why not? So now you can close your eyes and ensure that you're very, very close to the lash line. Okay, so yeah. Now, yeah, so if you see now, you can see my eyelid. You can see that the eyes are lifted, and here it's more elongated. And the only thing is that when we close our eyes, you see it's not a perfect liner like what we're getting here, right? But here's the thing, you are not going to walk around like this. You're going to walk around with eyes open, and this is the only time you're blinking, right? Doesn't really matter. You can definitely go further in and clean it up a little, like make it more sharper if you want. So which I'm going to do right now. Let's just correct this. Okay, So yeah, this is it. You can further, if you want to have some drama, you can definitely extend the inner corner, right? And you can go ahead and do this also if you want. I'm going to leave it here, or maybe I should do it. Let's just do it, right? So this is it, ladies. This is what I wanted to explain to you guys, the difference between how you do it on a hooded eye like this is what is going to happen to your eyes, but if you do it like this is what is going to do. This is what this technique is going to do to you, to your hooded eyes, right? So yeah, ta-da! So have fun with makeup and stay safe.